Yeah, you can't do anything with Megan.
Talking to the wrong person.
Yeah, I was about to say Megan is like a force of nature. You can't
straight up. Straight up.
She does her own thing. She's in her own world.
I was talking about it with her the other day. Hey, your mom, what's up? Meg, Kenneth, what's up, guys? We were talking about it the other day, and we don't know if we're gonna go to Mayhem because we actually want it. Little G's really looking forward to going to DC for his birthday to get to see Joseph and Megan, and he wants to see all of the monuments and stuff. So
that's tough. It's either or are you thinking?
I don't think we can swing both. So it's going to be one or the other. And I think Little G is going to win because I want him, if he wants to go see Washington, D.C., I want him to get to go see
When's
that.
the birthday?
April.
Oh, it's coming up. That's right. End of April, right? End of April?
No, the beginning. 13.
Oh, beginning. My bad.
He was due on tax day, baby.
Ooh, my youngest is the 16th of April. So they're right next to each
he's 13. Yeah.
My oldest is the 23rd of April.
Oh, God.
Shit, he'll be 26.
Damn, you're old,
God,
Joe.
Damn, I am old.
Woo, I thought Pat was old.
Yeah, we were coming on here to say happy birthday to Patty Pat. Yo, big dog. Happy birthday,
Daddy Lang. Happy birthday.
50.
50. Wow. Shit, you're half a century dead.
I know.
His soul died a long time ago. His body's still just
Patty the daddy. I like that.
I love it, dude. You don't look a day over 40 to me.
Thanks, buddy.
How was Aruba? Good?
Aruba was incredible. 85 sunny every single day. Did all the things, spent $1 million, and had a blast.
Oh, so you're in a good mood right now.
Oh, yeah. Great mood.
Oh,
even though there's fucking 3 feet of snow here.
I was going to say, you came back to blizzard condition.
I know. Maybe another one on Friday, too. Maybe 4 more.
I'm tired of this snow. This weather sucks.
Ours says Monday. It's like 5 more inches on Monday.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Monday.
Man, screwed.
Yeah, let's all move to Aruba.
Yeah, right.
What's up, chat?
What's going on? El Padrino. Happy birthday, Patty Lang.
Thank you, Colleen.
No, we're not doing MFK. El Padrino 69. But you're fun, dude. I don't know. I like you in the chat. You're fun as hell.
Do you know who El Padrino is?
No idea.
No. I was just gonna say, Pat, I'm trying to identify who we call them, the refugees, whatever you want to call them. Like no hate there, but I'm trying to identify who each one is.
Yeah, Mrs. Lamb.
I have a beat on El Padrino. Yeah, Mrs. Lamb. That's the best one, bro. You gotta love that one, dude.
I got like a random text one day, like, "Hey, is your wife in the chat?" I'm like, "There's no fucking way." So I like called her. I'm like, "You listening to Sevon now?" She goes, "Huh?" I'm like, "All right, just double check."
Yo, Mrs. Lang is like defends you as AF.
Yeah, I know.
Like this is.
I agree with her all the time now. I think it's hilarious. I don't know what it is.
She's a bit of a troublemaker.
Judy, there's no way you're over 50. I don't believe you.
Judy, I don't believe that for a second.
I don't believe that for a second.
Maybe Asian years are different. Maybe they count faster.
Wow. Immediately. We're fucking 2 minutes in. 3 minutes in. All right. Awesome.
That was good.
Oh, crap. All right. I titled this for a reason. Last 48. Crazy last 48. Right. Sunday, I was on the Sevon podcast with my peeps. Yeah, you're in trouble. And then all of a sudden the Hiller video came out. It is really funny because in my head, I kind of already, the last couple months, I was kind of like, I want to do a show called What's Hiller Doing? Because I didn't know what Hiller was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're on this show, like, oh, Hiller's video just dropped. What's going on? And I was like, I don't fucking know. And then I get off and I watch it and I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
But there was kind of this like thing out there, right? Like Hiller had talked to Taylor about it before it went on. And so I was kind of like, okay, maybe this is a bit, like, right? Like they're all known for doing bits. They're all known for getting into like stuff with each other to drive engagement, whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, and then last night, yo, I didn't even know what to do. Like, I didn't even know how to handle that. I was having feelings, like so many feelings. I will, before we get into this, I will say this, like, those are, so what did we see last night? We saw Taylor, we saw, Hiller came on with Tyler right after that, right?
Yep.
Those are 3 men that have been so good to us. Like, they're so, I would never say anything bad about any of them. They have been so nice and so good. And it was watching that all unfold I was so sad. Like, I was just fucking sad.
It's like watching brothers fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, can you
like,
guys just go?
analogy, Joseph.
Yeah, not physical, but you know, an emotional fight.
Yeah.
You mean like Black Brothers or like? Okay, I'll stop. Sorry.
That's too.
I'm in a mood, so
I'm.
I'm trying to. This is like G said. This has sucked, so I'm trying to.
He's getting
It's
into
good,
his
I'm
Black
sorry.
History Month.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
He wants to
only
get
got a
his
couple
last-
days left, so he's got to
Yeah.
get it in while he can.
Right.
He's got a couple more days. That's
It's a
it.
short ass month we get.
The gays get fucking June and you get February. That's
Yeah, we get 30.
fucking
Do we get
bullshit.
31 days? How many days?
We get 30 at
Yeah,
least.
we get a day. We get Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
Shit.
Oh, but yeah, man. Like, I saw 2 very hurt people all the way around. And it just, I was sad after that. Like, I literally was like, damn. And the comments that were flying in the live chats were wild and like unnecessary in some sections.
600 people watching that live.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Taylor's video. It was insane. You know, everybody knows I love to get into it. Me and Jeremy get into it all the time. We even like yell at each other and stuff. But at no point would I ever get to the point where I was like, I don't want to ever talk to him again. You know, it's just not worth it. So you hope cooler heads prevail with these 2 guys and they can kind of figure it out because it is pretty sad. You know, they clearly were buddies.
Yeah.
Oh, Corey, shut the fuck up. So G gets February and June. Damn.
He gets half of February.
I only get half of February.
Me too. Damn.
That's facts. Oh, that's good.
So yeah, so Pat nailed it. You know, we go back and forth, but at the end of the day, man, I'd hug Pat. We'd hang out. But here's the thing. This is why I'm not trying to take sides or anything, but I'm a little upset with Hiller. Because whether or not I don't know. It sounds like he did tell Taylor before he made the video. I don't know what all he said. Well, hey, it's going to have this and it's not going to have that. My thing is, it's like, I got no problem. Like, if me and Pat are disagreeing on something and I'm like, hey man, like offline, I'll be like, hey, you were wrong in this, or I think this way about that. Hiller's whole premise is doing things for clicks. That's a hard person to be friends with and trust, because at any moment he can make a video about you, and his personality, I'm not saying he's a mean person, but he's just straightforward. There is no any, you know what I'm saying? Hiller gets going and it's like, boop, he's straightforward as hell. So it's a hard person to be friends with and to trust that, like, we can have disagreements and it's not going to make its way into a 15-minute or whatever it was sort of hit piece. So it's like, it's a little disappointing on Hiller's end. But the flip side of that is there is truth. And I think Taylor did a pretty good job acknowledging there is truth to some of the critiques. You know, you got to listen to your audience, not all the time, but you got to listen to your audience. And there's a lot of, and I'm not even talking about the swearing. That's ridiculous. If you don't want to watch it because they're swearing or whatever, then don't watch it. You go to a comedy show and you're going to hear twice the swearing. You're going to hear twice the
Listen,
vulgarity. That's what the show is, you know?
I don't give a crap about the swearing or not swearing.
Right.
Like, fine, whatever. Say
what you gotta
Colleen
say.
swears within 11 seconds of every
I was
show that
watching
we're
it
in.
yesterday. Within like 20
oh,
seconds.
22
like,
seconds, babe. Good job.
Right.
But like,
But like at the end of the day, it's like if you got a problem with swearing, fine, then don't watch it. But you got if people really and we get the format changed because of some really crazy stuff. Like that was sad. That was horrible, right? But like there were other things that people were like giving you feedback on that you blew off. You were blowing people off. Pause. You weren't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have listened. You know, I don't run the show. I ain't on the show. I never will be. But like, there's two sides to the coin. I don't think Hiller should have done what he did. That was a hit piece. And then,
oh, you think it was a hit piece?
I think it was very close to a hit piece. And then
Pat,
the flip side of that is the crew's got to listen a little bit better. So
I want you guys to weigh, like Pat, Joseph, I want you guys to weigh in because I know nothing behind the scenes. All I'm talking about is what I saw in those videos and what's happened in the last 48 hours. And when I saw Hiller's video after Taylor's live, like the Hiller Tyler live, I really thought that the way that I saw it, I thought Hiller really wanted to, like, he thought he was doing I'm trying to help and show you the analytics and show you the data and show you I don't know if I personally think Hiller was doing a hit piece.
I think Hiller's personality is kind of unique. Like Jeremy said, even Sevon made a great point. He's like, Hiller doesn't have a lot of like what normal friends like you would call your friends. He's a different kind of guy, and he is going to say what he thinks. I don't think he's trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I just think that's the way he is. And I do think he was trying to help. I do certainly understand how Taylor was hurt because he didn't go to him first before he posted that.
Yeah.
I do think that there is some aspect of Taylor that does the same things, like when he loves to rip people to shreds, and I love it because it's hilarious and entertaining. Also, difference, point for Taylor here is that Taylor's not good friends with those people that he likes to rip all the time. He just goes ahead and rips them. He doesn't give a shit, and that's fine. He considered Andrew a friend, and he's hurt by that. I get all that. I don't think there was malice on Hiller's part. I think, like Jeremy said, or Joseph said at the beginning, a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of confusion. I mean, Tyler Watkins seems like the greatest guy ever, and now he's out and he doesn't talk to anybody.
Tyler looked fucking sad too.
Yeah,
like that's the thing. It just it all looks sad. And like Tyler's thing about not wanting, like, because I know I watched the Taylor one. Sorry, there's too many T's in this. But I watched the Taylor one. I watched it with the comments, and there, and Taylor talked a lot about what happened with him and Lizzie and what happened with his son, and people were like, "Hey, dude, stop talking about that. Hey, dude, like, no one's talking about that. No one's saying that." And I get what the chat was saying, but I also get how Taylor's talking about it.
Right.
Like that was some shit that was, you can't negate that, and you can't.
It was context. It was context to what he was trying to drive home.
And that shit doesn't just go away. You can't make that go away. And that was how he was feeling at the time when he wasn't on the show for a couple weeks. Like it just, I don't know how you tell him to not, like, hey, nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about that. No one thinks.
Yeah, you can't get in somebody's head on something.
You're talking about a time frame where his kid died. So
right.
You have
That's
no
part
idea.
Of the story. That's part of the story.
Yeah.
Can I just real quick address this, OG Patriot? Why does the crew have to listen to Jeremy? Why? It's their damn show. I'm not saying they have to listen to me. What I'm saying is that Hiller did a really good job of breaking it down the numbers. The numbers showed that viewership was declining, right? Viewership was going down. Now, the grand idea of this show was to make it as big as possible. I love the show. I think we all love the show. But Hiller did make a good point that the views are starting to go down, and maybe there's some specific reasons why that's happening. outside of the bad language. But do they have to listen to me? No, but I'm part of the audience. We're all part of the audience. The audience is giving you like bad feedback.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Maybe you
Jeremy.
don't listen to, but at least open an ear to it and don't. The thing with Taylor, and I love Taylor. Like he's actually a really good dude in real life. This is going to blow everyone's mind. He doesn't take feedback very well, depending on what it is and who it's coming from and the way it's delivered. We can all say that. We don't always take feedback well, right?
That's fair.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it a couple of times that he did take a lot of the feedback that Hiller gave from that video.
He did. Some of it he did. And some things in the past when people would say, and I think Tyler referred to that as well. He tried to give feedback. He got ostracized. He got snapped at. I got to open a pickle jar. He got ostracized. He got snapped at by Taylor, by some people. And I'm not there. I'm not in the chat, but like, we've seen it. Someone tries to give feedback. Taylor gets pissed. So maybe Hiller's thing wasn't a hit piece, but I can see how Taylor would take it as a hit piece and make the argument in that direction. But
yes, Clock, I want to acknowledge this because this was a really big thing in the conversation in the chat. The Stillbirth explains the format changed for one show, not months of shows, yet Taylor kept citing it and blamed Hiller for not referring to it, which makes no sense. It makes I hear what you're saying. I think it makes no sense to you and probably makes no sense to us because we've never been through it, but we don't know what that feels like. And I think for him, he's still going through it, dude. Yeah. Like, and you want to come at him for certain shit, and you're coming at him for a time period in his life where that shit happened, and he's going to talk about it, and he's gonna, and it's unfortunate. And you saw it in Tyler when he was like, I really didn't want Lizzie to come into this, and I believe that. I believe that Tyler didn't want it to have Lizzie have anything to do with anything, or Taylor's son have anything to do with anything. I believe that. It's just that, but that's the time frame that you're going after. So what's the emotional response to that?
That's a great point. And I definitely made I didn't think about it like that. And I was in the chat last night as usual, making comments. I didn't.
You got there a little late though, so
I did, and I didn't mention. I never would mention anything personal to Taylor, even though me and him aren't the best of friends. I would never go there. But I did make some comments, and you know what? Maybe I should apologize for those because I didn't look at it like, as far as he's concerned, he could take as much time off as he wanted on that show, and that's fine that should be fine by anybody. The format. In general, I don't know if it was changed because of that, but it's just not as good as the one before. That's all.
And you're entitled to that. As a viewer, you're entitled to the opinion of the format of the show that you like.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to listen to us. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. Like Jeremy said, it's their show. But if they want it to be popular, you kind of want to go with your audience a little bit.
Yeah, where he should have leaned, I could say he should have, could have, what. I don't even want to be that guy, but like where I could have. If I'm in that position, I'm Taylor, I would lean more on the things I had done, like being in Italy and doing a Kill Taylor from a hotel room with a jump rope and, whatever, burpees or whatever it was, V-ups in the jump rope, and doing that at the Sit in the Kick Crown and all. Like he has still, when he didn't technically have to, he has still shown up and done the darn thing. So, but again, to G's point, that's losing a child and that dramatic it's always dramatic, right? You lose a child, but the way he did, it's gonna bring out a very emotional part of you. And he's also admitted he's not real good with the emotions. He gets going and it's hard to shut it down. I don't know, man. It's sad, dude. It's freaking sad.
I get it. And I think that when Hiller went after that section of like the Kill Taylor show, and when the show changed and the format changed, I get it. And it elicited an emotional response from Taylor. Also, and this is also fair, Kenneth, Butthole Gate.
Yeah.
Get it. completely like, and listen, when that show happened, we were in, like, the whole family was in the car. We were having lunch as a family out, right? Like we were heading to a restaurant, and I can't watch it obviously because I'm driving. So Colleen, like, we listen to it in the car so I can hear it, but I can't see it. Colleen actually has my phone so she can see it. So she's watching it, and all of a sudden, all I hear is prolapse, right? Like, I think I saw the prolapse. That was the line, right? So I'm like, no way. And I just start laughing hysterically. And my wife has like a dead ass straight face. Oh, dead ass. I shouldn't have said that. But like straight face.
She almost
She's
went
like,
straight or what? Is that
I
right?
don't know. But no, I meant dead ass. Like I said. So she's looking at me with this face that looks like a mother wants to smack her kid. I'm laughing hysterically because I think it's funny. I was like, was his butthole really on television? And she's like, it was. And like, she's looking at me like, and I'm laughing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some people are going to take it some sort of way. She's explaining why this is awful to me all the way to the restaurant. And then while we're in the restaurant, I'm like, we've seen Taylor's butt before, but she's like, we haven't seen a butthole. Like,
that's next level. That is next level.
And so she's, and I don't I'm like, whatever. She is like, oh my God, this is living on the internet forever. So she's explaining to me why. And then you can hear Taylor go through all the emotions of the fact that he did it.
That was the best part of any Kill Taylor ever. It was him
like,
every 5 minutes, like, I can't believe I did that.
And then
Aaron, I'm with you. I think that shit's funny as hell. I can definitely understand how people don't like it though. But
right. I totally, and then I never, because I didn't watch it. Like, I wasn't watching it when it happened.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
When Hiller replays Sousa's face 87 times, I'm like, okay, all right, I get it. I don't know, listening to it and not seeing it, it was hilarious. I guess seeing it was.
So with that, it's like, if, and I get Hiller showing the face, Sousa's face. I mean, Sousa's made that face a million times. If Sousa really had a problem with it, let him talk to Taylor offline. Hey man, like, no more buttholes. I think Taylor already got the picture, and no more buttholes on camera. But like,
I'm sure they had that conversation at some point.
So it's like,
I'm sure he understood it in the moment.
Like, bringing it up in that video is kind of like, hey, we get it, man. Like, personally, I grew up, Taylor was talking about, I grew up on CKY, Jackass, Viva La Band, like you said. I like this stuff. That stuff doesn't bother me. Again, can understand how it would bother other folks, but like, that stuff doesn't bother me. But like, Sousa's got a problem with it. Hey man, like, don't do that again. Like, showing Sousa's face as if that was the last straw for even Sousa. Sousa's been back. He's fine.
I know.
I think he was embarrassed. I think Sousa was probably embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm sure he was, but like, not enough to be like, oh my God, you got the executive producer of the Southern Island podcast. He's gonna quit now or something. Like,
I agree.
Plus, I think at some point he said that Lizzie was texting him too.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, can you imagine being his wife? And like,
there's no way my wife would have killed me. Absolutely killed me. Like, there's no way.
You would have deserved it. We all would have deserved it. Showed our butthole on.
But you've done things, like, you remember doing things when you're younger, and it just doesn't make any sense. And you do it, and you're like, "Oh crap, I did that!" Like,
absolutely.
I still do that. What are you talking about?
Like, I can't believe I did that. I mean, thank God I didn't have the internet at the time. Like, there was no.
Yeah, we were all lucky.
You know what I mean? But there are so many things that I'm like, oh, I probably would have done that online if we had the option to. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. It's crazy, bro.
From someone who's had poor judgment his whole life, that's me. Taylor has poor judgment in those situations, and he just emotionally does things. Yeah. There's a million of us out there, whatever. Like, I'm like you, Garrett. I think it's hilarious. My wife would have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'd be like, well, you married me. So, I mean, you can answer that question.
Yeah, so what's wrong with you?
You married me.
I
think I saw my wife in the chat earlier, by the way, Mrs.
Yeah, she came in. She said you're looking great for 50. Right. I agree, man.
There we go.
You're handsome.
Thank you. But to sum it up, I think Andrew was trying to help, but I can understand how Taylor was upset about it. By my God, I just hope that they don't ever not talk to each other again. That is just an awful way.
CrossFat, where are you? He made a funny comment yesterday in the in the chat. He said
that's one of the one things I like about Hiller is that he seems pretty down the middle. He's not one way or the other. So I think eventually they'll have that conversation. Yeah.
Jeremy nailed it. He's like, there is nobody he will tell you exactly how he feels, not to hurt your feelings, just to be honest with you.
That's just how he is. Yeah. But CrossFat said in 2 months they'll meet up at some event and Taylor will be like, oh, I love you. You're my best friend. Like that's what Taylor does, right?
I hope so.
If he meets you someday, Pat, he's gonna hug you and tell you.
I swear to God, I think me and Taylor would be best friends, and we were good friends for a while on DM. It just kind of went sour. We used to argue politics all the time, and then it got to a point where he just didn't like the argument anymore, and I get that, and then it got ugly.
He's a guy. He's probably getting mad volume of DMs.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
trying to fight. So it might not even been you. It might have just might have been the guy at that moment. You
know. No. So you're saying you would have put your bum hole if you had the internet? You're saying no. Hopefully not.
I would have done.
But I definitely,
I
definitely mooned people out of a car window at one point in my life, like the.
I think I've done it a couple times.
Right? Like,
were you the one where you did it and then you hit a red light and then they hit the red light too and your butt's still out and you're like, oh shit, now we got to look at each other.
I did the one where you pull ahead of them, you slow it down, and as they're driving by, they're trying to look at what the fuck is going on. Then they see the full moon.
Colleen.
Here she goes.
Comments right now.
God damn
That's
it.
exactly how me and Pat will embrace.
A couple of the other things that I wanted to talk about, the Hiller's dead to me thing, that like I felt awful about that. I hope that's not true. What was the other one? Oh, there was a comment in the and this is what I want to talk about a little bit. In the very beginning of that show, like if you go back in.
Sorry.
Hey Chase, what's up, my guy? Not all questions need to have answers. What does Taylor's butthole look like? Is one of those questions.
Thank you, sir. That was good.
That's facts. But and this is tough, right? Because you deal, like, you're live, you have comments, people want to be a part of you, they want to talk to you, they have feelings about you, they don't like you, they do like you. But in the very beginning of Taylor's podcast, God, I wish Will was here, but this some person in the chat said something like, hey Taylor, you should never have kids. And it's like, it's not anyone that we know from art. It was
maybe he doesn't know the backstory, but that's a douche comment.
And Will Plummer was like, I can't believe you would ever say that to anybody.
For Will. I didn't see that. I would have went after him too.
Yeah, it was awful. And that also is the pressure that I kind of want to talk about, that these guys have, like all of them, not just Taylor, but Hiller and Tyler and Sev and Chase and Bill. Like, you have people in the comments that want to talk shit to you, and that's just their thing that they do. And these guys have to deal with that all the time. That's all they get. That's all their DMs are. That's all their comments are. That's all their, you know what I mean? And to have to deal with that and also put on a show all the time and be upbeat and shit, like, that's crazy to me. Like, to wish someone, like, you should never have kids, or I hope you never have a baby, or whatever the fuck it is that he said. Like, bro, even if nothing happened to Taylor's son, the fact that you wish that on somebody, like, says
a lot about that person.
Yeah, come on, man.
Probably have a micro penis and they're just angry.
Like, and you don't want
that too. Yeah.
But also you don't.
Asking you shall receive.
There we go. Oh, look at that.
Right on cue.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, where are you? I added you. Let's go. What's up, dude?
What's up, CrossFit?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
fantastic.
You changed your name. You're actually Will. I thought you were CrossFit. What the hell?
I was. I changed it. I pulled back the
Unbelievable.
the hood.
Commitment issues, Will? I'm kidding. No, we were just talking about you, homie.
I heard. I just turned it on.
My point to that was, how can you not expect him to crash out for something like that?
Yeah.
And if you do expect him to not, and Pat, go for it. But if you do expect him to not crash out to something like that, or all the shit that he gets all the time, like, he's gonna have crash outs.
Oh, I crash out fucking all the time. I totally understand his crash out.
Okay, good. I was glad you said.
Fine. I'll be the guy. That was a fucked up thing to say. That was terrible.
Plumber, you responded to it.
You remember?
Yeah.
I forget the username.
I don't remember who it was, but they said it right. Taylor, you should never have kids or something like that. And instantly I was just like, that's just a horrible thing to say to anyone. Yeah. Right? Like, that's an awful thing. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not going to speak on whatever Taylor and Hiller have going on. I'll speak on Taylor's character.
That's what we're doing right now.
Taylor's character separately. But like, people don't realize all he does outside of kill Taylor, right? And the media side and the personality, like what he's built with Sentinel, which started out as just an Instagram account. Like, I signed up for Sentinel as a beta tester, and I think it was $7 for like 3 months to beta test it.
Back when it was SMTP, right?
On the Instagram. Yep. And I told him, I'm like, hey, I'll do this. I'll beta test it. But in a month, I'm going away to, Army ROTC camp. And I'm not going to have any equipment or nothing. So like, I don't really know if I'm a good fit for it. And he's like, hey dude, no problem. We'll make it work. And he sent me like 12 different body weight workouts, really without me asking for. And that's what I had. And that's what I did in the freaking woods for, a month, and it kept me sane. Right. And then I just kind of stuck around, and like, I'd program hop a little bit and, try other things, but kind of kept my subscription. I think at one point, maybe I dropped it, but then I came back to it. And, early on, like a year and a half in, he's like, hey, I'm looking, I might, when we get ready to grow, like, I'm looking for coaches. Right. And I'd like to bring you on potentially. Like, is that something you'd be interested in? I said, yeah, I'd love to. Like, I'll do it for free right now. And he's like, no, I want to pay you what you're worth. Right. And he wouldn't take me on, and he wouldn't take me to work for free. And then Bryson moved down to Charlotte. Right. Bryson and him are building it. And basically, like, he essentially has a full-time job for himself, for Lizzie, for Bryson. Right. And then now, just this past year, he's brought me on as an assistant. Right. And it's not my full-time gig, but he pays me very well to help out with video review. And I just got off of a 20-minute phone call. They're programming for individuals right now, and I can hop on and listen and add input. Right. Like, he's built his own thing in his own big community where a lot of people don't see that side of it. And maybe they don't need to. But it's definitely something that doesn't get talked about and recognized. Oh, he has an online program, right? And they think it's small. Like, Sentinel's big, right? And it's growing, and he puts a lot of attention to detail and a lot of effort into it. And when he says it's truly the best coaching, like, it's because he believes it, and he brings on people that really care and give a shit and are doing this as a profession, not as some sort of a hobby. So I guess that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, he helped me out too back when it first started. I was qualified for Legends, and he wrote, he's doing the regular program, SMTP, whatever it was, Suck My Tiny Penis, and he programmed separate stuff for me for free. Like, he didn't even charge me. He's like, yeah, whatever, here's some stuff, and it was like good stuff, dude. Like, he would, when I programmed for Legends programming, he would hop on a call and we would talk shop. Like, he did all this stuff for free. The thing is, what people see most of is Kill Taylor or other times that he's on Saban. And I don't want to see he's playing a character, but like, it's a little bit, it's Taylor embellished, it's, if you meet him in real life, if you talk to him, man, like Will was saying, you're going to have a hell of a good experience. He's a really good guy. But
I think it depends on the show too, though. Cause like those like if he's talking on, coaching development or stuff like that, like, it's a different tone. And I think we all use different tones when we're in different places, right? Like, you know, I act a little different, you know, when I'm at the racetrack around my guys, right, than I do if I'm personal training one-on-one with, you know, my 2 lesbian clients at their house, right? Like,
It's not us. It's not us.
It's not G and
not
Colleen. But it's different.
We can't
right?
afford you, Will.
Thanks, Colleen.
She's so nice.
Well, so he came out to the Pentagon for a couple of days, him and Bryson.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And I mean, he was as professional as you could imagine. Everybody loved him. You know, he was easy to talk to. Him and Bryson got to know everybody that, you know, volunteered for the classes, and they memorized everybody's names. You know, by the end of the class, they were talking to everybody by name. So we were able to see the other side of Taylor.
That's my hot take.
That's what I'm saying. Like all of these guys, that's what I'm saying. Why it's so like last night, I was just like, what is happening right now? Because all of them, in any interaction that I've ever had with any of them, they've all just been really good dudes. They've all helped us. They've all cared about us. They've all cared about how we're doing. Like they've been I mean, Hiller was one of the first people to jump on with us. And like, this just sucks.
Wow.
It just really sucks.
And Taylor's kind of defense, you know, like the way I am here is the way I am in my normal life. The way I am when I'm sitting down with my boss every day is obviously a little different. So I think everybody's a little different in their private life.
Yeah.
Pat, how's your vacation, dude?
That was awesome. So great. Did not want to come home.
You've mellowed out a little bit since. Maybe it's the 50.
I needed it. Yeah, and I'm getting old.
Let's answer a couple of these, or at least talk about a couple of these before we get into how shitty New York is right now.
I don't know why I laugh. That's so I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Well, I'm not in the city, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Bernie Gannon, what's up, my guy? Accepting Pat, do others in the space feel a little intimidated to challenge the Seven East Company line, even if in good faith?
Challenge?
I think because Tyler said something like, hey, I had a difference of, like, I thought it should go this way and it didn't. And so then, you know, then he left or got kicked out. I think he said he got kicked out.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's a lot of he said, she said right now.
I don't know anything about how that works or whatever, but I mean, I've never felt intimidated by Devon. I've never felt intimidated by any of them. So
I think yes, in a sense, going back to what I was talking about a lot earlier, we've all seen it, whether you love Taylor or not, we have all seen it where a different opinion is said by, whether it be politics or about CrossFit or whatever, and he has a little bit of a crash out. He can be when he believes something, he believes something. A lot of people can be swayed, like if he believes it, he freaking believes it. So he kind of I can see to Burn, I think that was his do people feel a little intimidated to challenge them? I think yes, because they've also witnessed somebody challenge Taylor or whatever, or challenge someone in that whole crew, and Taylor is like the boom, he's gonna pounce on you. I don't think that's always a bad thing. I think standing up for what you believe in is great, but there always has to be room. I mean, unless we're talking like pedos or something, there always has to be. We all agree on that. But
okay,
there's got to be a room for nuance, and there's got to be a conversation has to happen. And I don't think Taylor is always open to having that conversation. So yes, I think people can feel a little like, oh my God, I don't want to mess with those guys because I don't want to get my head chopped off.
Good point.
But is that their problem if they don't want to speak up about it?
Very next thought that came to my head is that his problem or is that their problem?
I think it's
I was talking to someone predominant in the space the other day, and I said, have a conversation with them. Just do it. Have them on your show or something. No, I don't.
Jeremy, is it who we were talking about earlier today?
No, it's somebody else. No, somebody else. But I said, have a conversation with them. They didn't want to do it. I get it. Not everybody wants to have it. But like, hey, at the same time, if you're not willing to talk to somebody, whether it be on the show or otherwise, I don't think you should have any room of complaining about it.
2 roads, 1 journey. What's up? To make money, you need views and clicks, and that was Sevon's focus for Kill Taylor, and this is the same for Hiller. Hiller's entire living is based on clicks and views. I do think friendships are capable. The first part,
Are
Yeah.
capable or not?
I don't know. I don't know what that part means. But
I think she's trying to say that they're still capable of being friends.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
In the end.
That's
Right,
what
Thank you.
that's what
God
I
damn
hope
it,
so.
Cody.
Or not.
Again, like I said, it's hard when your friend is Andrew Hiller because he's gonna put stuff out online. he wants
Why,
attention. He
dude?
wants clicks, and for better or for worse, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough, man.
I mean, I guess I could see that. Like, you're always fucking nervous if he's gonna put something online of you.
Are we just
Also-
getting into Joseph right now with all the short stuff?
Yeah, thanks.
Joseph just keeps pulling this shit up. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he
he's-
does. He's having
master
fun right
person,
now.
man.
He's
Why not?
talking to the chat on his own.
Like, well, there's also a part of this where Hiller says he tried to talk to them about this prior. So
Okay, is that what we heard? I thought that he had, but then it obviously last night they hadn't. So did he try to?
So I understood as they were talking about it before
beforehand.
what happened with Taylor and Lizzie.
Yeah,
I
because
think
then it
the-
led to Andrew leaving that chat. So there was obviously something that happened.
And he's not a thin Hiller. You talked about it, but he's not a thin-skinned guy.
Absolutely not.
So I can't imagine like he brings up his whatevers, his displeasures with the show. Taylor snaps back at him. I can't imagine Hillary being like, "Screw you, man," and leaving. You know what I mean? Like, so I would really love to see how those conversations went. I mean, like,
I forget who brought it up. Thank you. You guys just reminded me of this. This was another one, especially that I wanted to talk about. I forget, Kenneth, it might have been you. I'm not sure, but the group think, like
Yeah.
Hiller talking about, he doesn't like group think. I get that when it comes to politics, right? Like you don't want to do
I
group
mean,
think.
isn't that what they were doing with the group thing with their feedback?
what do you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's group thing, so you're throwing ideas out there in a group, right?
Mhm.
So is that what
I
he meant
think
by-
it's the group, if all the group agrees the same way and you
Right.
don't, and you don't want to hear an echo chamber. I don't know. That's what I took from it.
There's a common thought out there that Taylor and Savon are joined at the hip and they will never disagree on anything specifically politically. It's funny, they'll disagree on CrossFit movement standards and stuff like that, but they won't disagree on politics. I don't
they had
think
a-
that's entirely true. I
I disagree with that completely.
Yeah, I've
They
seen
had a
that.
show 2 or 3 weeks ago where they were going at each other.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. But again, there is a common thought out there that those two, and then I mean, I get lumped into it. Like, oh, you only think what Savon thinks, and I'm like,
Oh, what is it, Kenneth? I'm trying to figure it out too. I have no idea. He said he was mad about that, but I don't, or he doesn't want to be in group think. I don't know what kind of group think he's talking about. What do you think it is? Or go ahead, Will.
I think.
I think I don't know, like from like Hiller's history, right? Like he kind of like he said this last night. He was kind of on the outside, right? And he came doing his own thing, and then he kind of like started to play with others, right? Was hopping on Kill Taylor. Like he didn't do podcast. He just did Sevon's podcast, right? And he said that he's like, I only am doing my buddy Sevon's podcast. He wouldn't go on anyone else's shows,
mhm.
right? He did his things, he did his videos, right? And he grinded. Like Hiller fucking grinded on all the videos for a year, right? Or longer. I don't remember how long the streak
That was
was.
crazy. That was nuts.
And kind of off in his own world, just doing Hiller things, right? And he was kind of a enigma, and you couldn't explain what he was really. You couldn't put a pin on it. because he wasn't just a podcaster, and I guess he was a YouTuber, right? If you had to put it like a description on it,
YouTube,
and then kind of started to play with others, and you know, we don't know what it looks like on the inside of it because we're not in the conversations and having it, but maybe he just kind of got tired of playing with others, and how Dave says, hey, I don't look at other, you know, competitions to dictate what the programming for the CrossFit Games is. Maybe he just, for his creativeness, right, he didn't need to be around other people anymore, and that's what he thought was best. So maybe it was,
did he get too big for the Sevan crew?
Well, maybe for him it felt like, you know, he added input and maybe it wasn't receptive right away, whereas it didn't come across to everyone else. We know how that is, in like over text in a group chat, you say something and it could get overlooked, right? Or the thread goes somewhere else and like it doesn't get picked up, and that happens once, that happens twice. So you're like, maybe it's just not really worth my time, and I don't say anything in here anymore. And then you just kind of fade off and you disappear and you go your own way, right? Back to where it was before. And like, I don't know what happened. But I think maybe it looked like that. And then the drift happens and you don't nurture those relationships as much. And Hiller decides to, you know, make a video on it because that's what he does, right? That's what Andrew Hiller does, is make videos on these things and topics. And I don't know. Like I can't fill in the
great point on Dave Castro though. Look at Castro. He and Sevan have gone at each other, taken shots at each other for years. And same with Hiller and Castro. And Castro doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks. He's going to say exactly what he wants to say. The difference is they can all still be buddies, and that's what we hope the final resolution is between Hiller and Taylor.
I think they're you know, two grown men that are going to figure it out eventually, and they're going to be in the same space as each other. And, you know, it's up to them to figure out how they want to have that conversation or what goes forward. And they both got a lot of things. You got to think too, right? Like Hiller has his program, Taylor has his program, right? Essentially they're business competitors too in that aspect. And you have to account for that too, that Hiller's definitely made an uptick in the training side of pushing for that more. Which, you know, you look at like Matt and Tia, right? Why did Matt and Tia ultimately split? Presumably it looks like they split from the outside, but who knows? Maybe they're calling each other on the weekends, right? Like that's a CrossFitter's fantasy, that Matt and Tia, right, still sit and chat on the phone, right, and talk about good old times.
Matt and Hiller are a very good comparison. I think they're very unique, or very similar in the uniqueness. Like they are very, they can do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, Burn kind of nailed it. That's kind of what I was saying earlier, Burn. Loyalty isn't like the topmost thing for somebody like Hiller. That doesn't mean he's not a loyal person. Right. But I think if you're looking on the level of priorities with someone like Hiller, the top is clicks and views, attention. Look at me, look what I'm doing. I want to talk about this. And maybe not in like a only child way where look at me all the time, but like he wants to talk about something. He's going to get everybody to talk about it. Where loyalty comes in is like, I want to talk about this.
You're looking too far into this. It's a lesbian show. That's what we do.
I think there's a point that we're looking too far into it. I don't get that. You can look at what they've both said, right, publicly, and how they've acted in the past, and then compare to what they're saying now, and you can analyze what you think is true and what you don't, right? On both sides. Taylor is very open. I think we can all acknowledge how open he is to sometimes to his own demise, right? And he would admit that, and he has admitted that. And he's very raw, and he's going to give you exactly how he feels, right? And there's also parts of this that, you know, I think they still are playing nice in the sandbox, right? And they're respecting each other because there's things outside that they both don't want, you know, that the internet doesn't need to know, right?
We don't need to know.
Like we don't need to know the inner workings between them of what's happened, and for everyone to be like, we need to know what's going on. Like, you're silly to think that you're going to know
Yeah.
we're ever going to know the full truth of what's
Right.
happening.
Right.
And
That's
you can
just
look
not
at what they both do for, CrossFit, and we can say and think
which
that,
is a lot. Both of them
Yeah,
do a
they're-
lot.
they're
in
both
this space,
they're
man.
both pulling, right?
Mhm.
And they might just be pulling in the same direction, but on different paths right now.
Yeah.
This is literally just speculation from a bunch of we're not, I don't know, mature enough to have this conversation, but we're going to have it anyway. But like, it's a bunch of people that we have all come to know and watch and be invested in their stories over a lot of freaking years. And so last night was like, oh no, I have to speculate on this. Like this, I can't not speculate on this. These are people that we literally chat with, the chat we chat with, like these people on the screen we chat with, and oh shit, this hurts.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
sucks. I don't want to see it. At one point I was like, can you guys just go punch each other in the face outside and call it a day? Like,
Didn't you ask that about the fighting on Saturday show? You're like, isn't this what do boys
Isn't-
seriously just like
Yeah.
fight and clock each other in the face, and
I pulled up
then they make up?
the baseball video,
What'd Brock say though?
and he was
If
like,
someone
yeah.
punches, Brock said if someone
Oh, no,
punches me
Brock
in the
was like,
face, we're
nah,
gonna have
bro.
problems, right? For a while. It might not be 15 minutes after that we make up and
Yeah. You don't
Kiss
look
and
like the
hug.
guy that
Well,
wants
then
to-
you boys need to fix your stereotypes, because that's a stereotype I've had in my brain for a long time.
Going back to what you were saying,
Yeah,
though,
Colleen
T,
did.
it's CrossFit right now, and for a while now, hasn't been in the best spot, right? And we got different people in the space that have been holding it together. The Sevon verse, Byrne just said it. The Sevon verse, Hiller, whatever. Like they've been
we can
Peter,
address this.
Coffee, Chase, and Bill. They've been holding it together, right? And we've been they're like the Avengers. They've been holding it down. They've been keeping while CrossFit is fluttering and doing its thing, whatever. We've been looking at them as like, hey, they're going to hold it together. They might not always get along, but they'll hold it together. And now we're looking at it, and it's like, wait, there's this. They're this fractured. Like, like we knew JY hadn't been on Savan in a minute, but we don't know the extent of. Are they getting along now, or are they not? I think John said
Somebody asked
somewhere
it in the chat.
I
I have
think-
no idea.
that they
think-
are okay, but like still, like we looked at these guys as like I said, kind of like they're holding it down for us, man. And now you got this. You got two of the big. You got Hiller, who is the biggest in CrossFit, right? In the CrossFit YouTube media space, Hiller's the biggest. You got him, and you got Taylor, who's the biggest personality, and now, boom, they're fractured. Fuck, that's what
She's
hurts.
just jealous she's not here to get stroked too.
I think though,
Good. Sorry,
Joe's
go
funny.
Will. Don't look at my
So-
wife's comments anymore. Just
Grow
let
up.
it go.
Colleen, grow up.
in the
Just
so
scroll
like
past.
the crazy thing is like I look at this like, and it's kind of a reach of a comparison, but with like, like the early church, right? There was, I think it was Paul and Silas. I'm chat GPTing right now. I can't remember which one, right? But there's these two disciples that were like doing the Lord's work, and they're going together. And then a disagreement came up about whether, Gentiles, right, non-Jewish people needed to get circumcised or not to be saved,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And they had a disagreement about it, and it was such a vigorous argument or disagreement that they split up, right? But they still both kept on, doing the Lord's work. They just couldn't do it together anymore because they had such a disagreement, but they're doing the same thing, right? And they're rowing in the same way.
Mhm.
And I think maybe it's kind of like that right now, right?
It is.
And,
It is. That's a
and-
great way to say it.
and they, they both.
I really wanted this to be true. CrossFit said it too, but I really wanted it to be a bit.
Think
Any
about
shot-
the ratings on that first Kill Taylor. They're going to be insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
And
Saturday.
you thought, and I was with you, Garrett. Like maybe they're all doing this just to get the views up because it's.
I
gonna
said
work.
it on Sunday that I was like, I know that they're known for this. Like that's what they do.
Oh.
Who did we lose? Oh, Pat. Come back.
I was like, oh no.
I know that I need Joseph in my wife's spot. Ha.
Oh wow, lucky Joe.
Pause. But I well, look, Will.
Gee, aren't you on top?
No, I'm on the bottom.
Oh,
I don't do the
man.
work.
I think it's got to be 50-50.
Colleen's
it's
got
the-
that primal mobility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she works hard for that shit.
Assume the
GTP
position,
27.
Colin.
Get that code right.
This right here, I just wanted to say I had a theory that I blamed it all to Kenneth. Kenneth says, I'm surprised Jeremy hasn't brought up his Brian Friend theory. You notice ever since Hiller started working with him again, just saying, that guy has an effect on people.
I tell you, I'm so happy he's back though. I love his analysis. And
Really?
if Hiller and Friend can
Yeah,
get
'cause
back
You like
together,
falling asleep?
then no, he's good, dude. If Hiller and Brian Friend can get together and figure it out, then Hiller and Taylor will be able to.
I really
Hot
hope
take.
that it's. I don't think it is a bit. I thought it was on
Right.
Sunday, and then now I don't think it
No.
is. But I hope it is.
No,
I'm
after
with you.
watching Taylor's video or his
Yeah.
podcast, I knew it wasn't.
I hope they work it out. I do. I would love to. If they don't, they don't. But I would love to.
The space is too small for them not to work it out. You know, this isn't the NBA. This isn't baseball. Like the space is so small. Two of the biggest personality and the guy with the most followers on his YouTube channel and across. I mean, come on, like you really gonna not like each other and not be friends forever? Like, I mean, that's not possible. That's not possible.
Gee, can I ask a question before we go to politics eventually? I assume
I
we're gonna
have
get
a
there.
feeling we're not. Like,
Okay. Well, I got a
we're having
question.
it's a feeling show today, dude.
Okay, cool. Well, then I need some. What would you guys do if you were sent a bottle of Miralax to you,
Oh, fuck.
addressed to you,
You still haven't figured it out?
your name,
Oh.
This
my
is
address,
hilarious.
right? And I do not know who sent it. So
Yo.
someone clearly thinks I'm full of shit.
Someone did send him
So-
a bottle of Miralax.
Yeah, yeah.
It really
You
did.
still haven't
Um,
found out who did. I thought
Someone sent
no.
you a bottle of Miralax?
Yeah, with no
Yeah.
return address, just
Amazon
his.
package.
First
So
thing I
if
do is
anyone
throw it
if
away.
anyone has friends at Amazon that can help me out, because I called yesterday and Alex, who I don't think his real name is Alex, said he sent it up the chain of command for a ticket so I could find out more. I haven't heard anything yet. So if anyone knows how I can
Don't
find out
open
who
it.
sent me a package.
Of anybody in the that goes on any show or anything, you are the least full.
I
of
was gonna
shit
say,
guy.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
You know, send it to me,
Yeah.
I guess. But like
don't know.
you, like that's
Well, you are not full of shit.
Could it be an
Well,
error though?
I don't know. I at first thought
Another
it might be a
Will Plummer,
disgruntled
you're-
family member, but I can't figure that out. So
That is bizarre. We'll get to the bottom of it, Will, for you. We will.
I mean, it
thanks.
could have worked. It could have been worse. It could have been something different.
Well, that's true. If I get another one, then I'll know it was
Were
someone.
you
that
alive when
was
people were
watching the
sending
show.
anthrax around in the mail or whatever?
Yeah,
Remember
the
those days?
Unabomber.
That's what I fucking thought. I opened the thing up and I was like, "What is it?" I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And I tossed it,
Yeah.
but I kept
Yeah,
the box.
Well,
So
I was
I
thinking
asked-
more of
you
a
asked
green
us.
monster than that.
A green monster. If someone sends me a green monster, then I know it's Joseph. Joseph's sitting looking stuff up. He's
It's
got
either Joseph or
information.
me. I would totally send you that too, but it'd probably
That
be
would be
purple.
funny.
I don't. Green is weird. I would do
I mean,
purple.
I've done some shit like that in the past where you send somebody you don't like the magazine subscription or the coupons for a
Yeah.
year and a half or 2
Yeah.
years.
Mhm.
You're terrible, Joseph.
I mean, I've heard. I've never done that.
You've heard, right? Yeah.
All right, are we good? Do we want to get to New York City
Yeah, let's
and the
do it.
bullshit in New York
In
City?
New York. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So this is hold on. This is happening right now. I'd love your thoughts on this. Oh shoot! I was just about to invite somebody that I don't. Okay, share screen. This is happening in New York City right now. I thought it was a joke, and then I saw like a bunch of these. So this is happening.
Allahu Akbar. Is that Times Square?
No, I don't think it. Oh no, it is. Yeah,
Yep, that's Times
Holy
Square.
crap.
but there's definitely actually a section of New York City where they can do this. Like it's played and it's like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious what you guys think. I'm not a person that's hey, like worship whatever you want, pray however you want, but just outside and the alarm or whatever it is, the call to prayer
Yeah.
like that outside, like, can you assemble like that in the street like that without a permit? Like,
I'm curious to hear Pat comment on this, not because I think it's going to be a bad comment or anything.
So before Pat,
very,
before Pat answers, I have a question though.
okay.
If that was a Catholic
You're
gathering,
taking my
or a
answer, Joseph.
Christian gathering, would anybody have a problem with that?
And I was just gonna say,
And I'm not a fan of religion, so
I know.
I'm-
I appreciate that because that's
a
exactly what
question.
I was gonna say. I grew up in the church, and they liked to do, they go out and they witness on the street. So like you'd be going to get a coffee or something, all of a sudden you get some Christian coming up and evangelizing to you, and you're like, dude, I'm just trying to get a coffee, But they also liked to put on shows in public, and I never liked that. I thought it was poor taste. It was cringe. It impeded on just people are just trying to get from place to place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always of like the mind, and I still am, of organic conversations like these where we can like bring it up if I want to. But like, so both ways, Joseph. Pause. I don't like to see Muslims in public. I don't want to see Christians in public doing prayers and all this stuff like that. Practice, like G said, practice your stuff in the church, at a church festival that is sanctioned in a park or next to your church or whatever. Fine, but like that whole scene to me, that not just because it's Muslim, but like that whole scene is like, yeah, dude, no.
I don't know.
But, yeah.
Again, for me, it's fine. Like, do you? We have like towers out here. They're advertising towers or whatever, and they can't be on from like 9 o'clock at night to like 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning or whatever, because they create too much light and they'll keep people from sleeping. So to have like the call to prayer or church bell or something, you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine them allowing that to. They don't allow it out here, but they're doing it in the city. I don't know.
I actually I agree 100% with Jeremy. Like, I think you're right, Garrett. I think you need to have some sort of a permit to have a mass gathering like that. If it's just some dude in Central Park sitting on his blanket doing that, that's fine. But when you start putting music on that's loud enough for people to hear that are out in public that don't want to hear it, and you've got 100 people doing that in a public space, then you go in the fucking church, get in the building, go in the mosque, go where you're supposed to be. It's, you're just throwing it in people's faces right there. And if that's what Mondami's all about, then fuck him. Because
there is no religion that's superior enough to the other that is like,
Right.
yeah, we can do this wherever. We can gather hundreds of people. That looked like even more. And hold up traffic or get in people's way. Like why do you feel like you can do that? Whatever religion you are, it's nah, dude. No.
Go ahead, Will. Go. Yeah.
I don't know. I got kicked out. We got kicked out of a space that we were leasing from, a gym, right? Because we were a gym and the place next to us was an IT tech center, right? And when we'd have class, there was 2 classes. There's a 6 a.m. and a 4, right? And it was too loud from 4 to 5 with the music banging and plates dropping, that the IT tech center went to the landlord and basically just stiff-armed the owners out of it, right? And the landlord didn't do renovations on the front part, so then the gym owners couldn't make it work, right? Because they were going to lease out those offices. And just because there was nothing written in the lease about music, so they couldn't basically legally say anything other than, hey, turn it down, keep it down. And then we got strong armed because it was too loud in a place that we bought. Right. So I think the
Did you
point
say
of
turned down for what? And then start
yeah,
playing?
exactly. I think I did
Or-
have an interaction with one of the Geek Squad that came over, and I was less than probably hospitable. He's like, we're trying to run a business. I'm like, yeah, we're trying to run a business here too. But anyways, like I think the public, you know, the loud noise in the middle of the street is probably where your case for it to be made of, hey, like this just can't happen. I've been around people during, you know, I think, is Ramadan always the same time of year?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's yeah.
Wait. Is it? Because I remember being in Iraq deployed when Ramadan was going on once.
I feel
thought
like
it was
there's-
like fall.
Is there something in the summer?
I can't tell.
Because-
If she's being
Yeah,
serious
like
or
it
not.
was like late summer, fall, or something.
Because during Bolic, I had two of my classmates that one was Muslim from the United States, one was actually from Saudi Arabia, and he was training with us. And when we went out in the field, right, like they did their prayers at morning and night, right? But you know, they did it where they were sleeping. They did it together, and like it was, you know, like they were, you know, singing out loud, but it was quiet and it was a respectful tone, right? So I don't know. I don't think it was Ramadan, but like it was what they did for their practice. And obviously, like, you know, you go to church, and the reason people are called to go to church is to commune with other like-minded folk, right? I don't know if doing it in the street in such a public way, right? It might not be what we're accustomed to, and it might not be, I don't know. It makes some people uncomfortable. I think more so the argument could be on, like, I think a big part is like culture wise, right? Like how big of a shift it is. And it's definitely something that's different, and people need to be aware of it and not just like brush over, you know.
Jan Clark, people are afraid to upset the Muslim community, it seems, in the UK and the USA.
I'm not. I'll go down there and tell them to fucking get out of the street because they don't belong there. Just like Jeremy said, nobody does.
I want to get
In the
into this.
street.
In the
Yeah,
streets,
yeah,
on
yeah.
the sidewalks, you know.
Yeah. In everyone's way.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get into the assimilation conversation because, okay, you need to come to this country, you need to assimilate, whatever, fine. I don't think that you need to change what religion you are. I don't think,
Right.
like worship whatever you want,
Yep.
but just my thing is like, can you do that just in the street, on the sidewalk? Like Bernie, you have to, if you are obstructing traffic, or if it's like, that would be weird if that
That's
was
what I'm saying.
in my community. Like, I don't know what it's doing to the people in Times Square, obviously, because I'm not in Times Square. But if you were just chilling in the street outside my house when I'm trying to like take, you know, what, I don't know, it would just be weird to me.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
I'm
And
not
that would
trying
be
to be
any
a
that would be
dick,
any
but-
religion, right? You're not
Yeah.
you're not just saying Muslim, but a bunch of Christians, Catholic, whatever.
Right.
You're outside your house, like praying loudly or something, or singing. You'd be like,
It would just be
please move. Like,
weird, dude.
right,
Like, we gotta
right.
go to work. I don't
Yeah.
know what or anywhere. Take my kid to school. I gotta go work out. Like anything.
Right,
Like I
move.
gotta go.
right.
It would just be
I
weird.
feel like the thing with the Muslim thing that I have seen, I've experienced, is they do it as a power move. They're doing that to establish power. You know, and it's a slippery slope because the Christians, you know,
Ooh,
they're crusades.
hold
I
on,
get it.
Clock, let's go. Like Renee Good.
I didn't think you were gonna bring that
No,
up.
let's go, Clock Cutter. I like you a lot. You're fun. Like Renee Good, she didn't belong in the street either. Kinda.
She didn't. I mean, I agree. Like, she definitely didn't.
Kinda, she didn't. Like, she could have been on the sidewalk protesting, yelling at police like every other protester with her signs and whatever, and would have been out of harm's way. That's my personal opinion. She was in the street in a risky situation. I still stand by that.
And
She
right or
didn't have
wrong,
To argue,
And
to
also,
argue,
her fucking girlfriend was dumbass too. Like, what are
Yeah,
you
man.
doing? Just
to argue the other
agitating
side.
shit. Go ahead.
It-
Yeah, go, Will.
What if it's like
Oh,
what's the First
you got
Amendment? The
me.
right to
You
assemble,
asshole.
right? The peaceful right to assemble in groups. If it was COVID and the government said, hey, right, where you can't assemble in groups of more than 4, right? You can't do big Thanksgivings or whatnot. We all got averse to that, right? In community for holidays and stuff. And, I think you have to protect their right to do it. Now, if there is laws against blocking traffic and stuff like that, enforce that. But why can't they do it in, instead of Times Square, it's, what's the big park in New York? I can't think of
Central
stuff.
Park.
Central.
Central
Park.
Park, right? Where there's not roads and cars and businesses and
I don't think they
houses
should be able to
around
do it there either, Will. I mean,
but if it's a public place and they're taxpayers, why shouldn't they be able to do it there?
well, I
Because
think
there's
that
there's no
you have to
eyes
get a
there.
permit based
They're
on
not
what
going to get
those are
attention in Central
posted.
Park.
So if they
Yeah.
get the permit, I guess fine, you're legally allowed
Yeah.
to do it.
But you don't need a permit to go to the park,
No, but you need a permit to gather and to assemble that many people in one.
Correct.
do you?
Yes. we do.
According to what
But
Joseph.
as libertarian, right? Would you not say that's infringing upon your rights? That you need a permit to hang out with your friends?
I would say, as a libertarian, I would say you're bothering other people by doing something you could
but
do
it's
in a
public
private
property.
setting. I mean, it's a good point.
Wait, but a permit to hang out with your friends is way different than like a protest.
Organized
or-
and just get
Yeah,
together.
like-
Organized event.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're I think if they're showing up and praying and hanging out, right? They could just say, "Hey, we're hanging out, right? We're praying, we're having a
Yeah,
good
they
time."
could,
Like,
but then
if
the
they just-
government determines what they're doing. you know?
Like just going like this, yeah. But once you get the music involved, I think it changes things a little bit, in my opinion.
I think, yeah, I mean, it can, right? If it's like legally, there's going to be decimal things, right? Where you can get a noise thing out there and say, hey, is it over this fucking decimal, right? And if it is, then you're causing a disturbance versus, hey guys, we need you to turn the music down, right? You're throwing a party in your backyard, right? And you have 50 people over at your house. And I know it's a different situation. But if they're not there, they're not hurting anyone, it's,
if they're
I
not
think-
making any
I get
don't
what you're
know.
saying. Yeah, I get what you're
Nothing to
saying,
do about
but there has to be order, man. There has to be law. There has to be order. And I'm as small government guy as anybody, and I mean that. Like I mean that. But like there has to be law and order, and sometimes the rules you don't like them, we don't like them. But hey, man, if you want to get together in public and do a religious expression, whatever it is, you need a permit. And yeah, that's just
yeah, I guess,
that's how it goes.
that would be the question is that being checked right now, right? Like what are those permits that are required to do that in New York City?
Mhm.
My
And
guess
if-
is they probably got them pretty easily now that the mayor is a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I was-
So then it
I
would,
guess
so then
so,
it would be,
yeah.
hey, right? Like, what if a Christian group wants to have it at 5 a.m. that next day?
You better let them.
No.
You better let them if they.
Oh,
You know,
well, yeah,
Christian-
now they better let them. But
Right.
like,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
all
yeah.
instances, no, I don't want you bringing any kind of loudspeaker shit outside my house at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying
You
to keep
know
my kid
Christians aren't
asleep
waking
till
up
at
at
Hey,
5
least
o'clock in
hey,
the morning.
hey, Gee, you've been on army bases.
Chelsea.
They play that horn the same time every day.
Yeah, bro, but I signed my name and chose to do that shit.
Yep.
That was my decision. I did. It
There's
wasn't
no
like-
noise in this world.
You
I think
chose to
that-
live in New York City
I did
Oh,
not.
under Mom Dami.
I did not. I did not. I'm
I
not
know
in New
you
York
did it.
City,
I know you
bro.
did it. I know
I'm
you.
not
did.
Where
in
are
New
your
York
hands,
City. I'm
Jesse?
not in-
I just tell myself that you are.
They're
No,
best
I'm not.
friends. They're
Dwight
best
Franklin.
friends. He loves Mondami.
He does.
Hey,
love
Will,
Mom
that
Dami.
reveille horn is still traumatizing.
I tell you,
it
that
is.
there's nothing that
maybe
maybe besides your kid screaming or something, they get hurt. There's nothing that sparks anxiety quite like, and you're like, oh my god,
Oh my god.
Yep.
here we go.
CrossFit. What's up, brother? Anyone get their 2 forms of ID to shovel snow for Mondami? No.
Yeah,
Can
that
you
worked
explain me how that works? So was that
It
if
didn't
you
work.
were if
It
you were gonna
didn't.
get
There
if
you
you were
go.
gonna get paid
But they
to
were offered
shovel
$30. $30 an hour for that shit. Yep.
To go work for the government to shovel.
To go
To shovel.
shovel. Yep.
But like, so okay, so what
Two
I thought
forms of ID for your $30 an
Shovel.
hour.
To shovel,
I
not
thought
to
it
vote,
was-
but to shovel.
but what I thought it was okay, if I'm, Will, and I'm gonna go shovel my neighbor Garrett's
No,
driveway.
they want shovel like city block.
Public
Oh,
areas
Like
and stuff
public,
like that.
yeah, like
Or
so
they
it was
want,
a it was a government work program.
Yeah,
yeah,
We're,
100%.
we're trying to clean the city up.
yeah,
But listen, Garrett, you got snow, right?
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You made a whole video.
Oh, yeah.
I went out to
Yesterday.
shovel that shit. That shit was fucking heavy. $30 an hour isn't enough for that stuff. That was
Dude.
crazy.
$30 an hour isn't enough.
Oh, dude, Will, this was like shoveling
that's a
ass.
heavy stuff. Yeah, that's a heavy
Oh
stuff. man.
my god.
Hey, Will, Pat is 50 years old
You
now.
just
man.
got
He's
back
a
from
hard-
Aruba, man.
Dude, I need 50. I need at least 50 for that.
You guys got that long money.
Don't poke the bear,
Uh,
Will. Don't poke the
Pat's like,
bear.
I'm not sending them trucks out there to do that shit.
And this is why we're the greatest sports organization, CrossFit.
Dang, you
Packers
must
games
pay-
give you tickets
you
for less
You
than.
operate the golf
shovel
course, right,
snow.
Pat?
Yeah.
What do your groundskeepers get paid an hour?
Some of them make close
Salary.
to 30.
They're on
Some of
salary,
them get
yeah.
close to 30. Some of them get close to 30. That's the thing.
Millions.
There we
Hey,
go.
Will, we do have snow blowers though. We got a lot of those.
Yeah, there we go.
With how much Garrett
if-
and Colleen shovel, they need several
See-
snowblowers.
See, like I
Yeah.
guess that's like this. That's the difference between socialism and capitalism, right? You could explain it there. Hey, you can either show up with your two forms of ID and shovel snow for the government, or if you're an entrepreneur and you walk up to someone's driveway and you start knocking and you sweet talk and you say, "Hey, I got this big thermos of hot cocoa here, right? I want to shovel your driveway, right? Your driveway looks like the size. Hey, I'll do it for $50, right? Bam, it takes you, 45 minutes. You get it done. You make $50.
Yep.
And you go on to the next one, right? And it's grandma, so you're gonna be nicer to her. Hey, I'll do it for 35, right?
Yeah.
And it only takes you 30, right? Like that's what people don't get. Or you can just get the paycheck, milk off the man, right? It doesn't matter how much you do. You're getting $30 an hour, so you're
Yeah.
just gonna sit and push snow around. Like,
A lot of people don't
think
wanna
how
take
low
that
effort
step.
that shoveling would be.
Bird, you just lost a friend, bro. Or
What
you're in
just
the
happened?
doghouse. You're in the
What did I
doghouse. Bird.
do? What?
So is Colleen for laughing at it.
Yeah. Like what the hell?
Uh-oh.
No, it was the whole two forms of ID thing. I don't think anybody would give a shit, but it was like, oh,
Why?
two forms of ID to shovel.
Because
And then-
otherwise ICE was gonna scoop them up. That's why they had to tell them to bring two forms of ID. What do you mean?
Damn.
Well, if you
Who
don't have the
else is-
two forms of ID, you're not showing up anyways.
Oh,
There we go. That's what they didn't want.
But
They
then
knew
it
there
was
was
his-
gonna be an op.
Speaking of voter ID, can we please just pass a nationwide law to make everyone show ID when they come? I'm so sick of everybody.
It's so
talking about
simple,
it.
isn't it?
everybody
Most
agrees with the
simple
shit.
thing
Just
ever.
fucking pass the law. Oh my!
You saw the
God.
numbers. Black people, percentage of black people that wanted it was like 70. White
Yeah.
people was like 80. Asian people, it was all in Asian letters.
I
so
think we should just
couldn't
bring our
read it.
SAT scores to vote.
Yes, let's get into that,
Oh,
please. I was about to say
man.
Megan
Oh,
scored a
man.
960 on her SAT, so she only had one form of ID.
What if you just don't like take
Wait,
a
what?
standardized test?
Gavin Newsom.
What Megan scored 960 on her SATs?
No, I'm
not the one in the
I'm
chat.
leading into Gavin Newsom. Hold on. I'm sure Megan scored like a 1600 or some shit and just
She can't spell SAT.
damn, Megan, get your friends.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There they go. But yeah, the Gavin Newsom thing, worse than Hochul. I thought it was worse than Hochul and the computer shit.
I thought it was even worse than if you ain't black if you don't vote for me.
For me, yeah.
That,
I
like Gavin Newsom, I don't want.
or Hillary Clinton's hot sauce in her
Yeah,
bag when
yep,
she pulled
yep,
the hot
yep.
sauce out. Yeah.
I ain't even trying to be like outrage culture, nothing. But man, you're speaking to a
What type of hot
lot
sauce was it?
Black folks.
You're such an
What was it though? Was it Frank's Red?
Who knows?
Fuck, I don't know. Hold on, I'll see if I can
What
find
kind
out.
of hot sauce was it?
Chat
But I mean, you're
GPT.
talking to this room full of mostly a lot of black folks. The guy on the
I
stage
like
is yours
Cholula.
black.
Cholula, I
Talking
think,
like,
is the goat.
I'm just like
Cholula.
you.
Cholula.
Cholula.
Okay, sorry.
Look, the
Cholula.
white guy said the Spanish hot sauce. Yeah, I thought that was. Gavin Newsom is just such a fucking mess. He is just such a mess.
He's a professional politician.
Yeah,
he
he
is like
is.
the
Yeah.
perfect
It's so-
definition of it.
I just was looking around and I'm like, yo, for Democrats, y'all are failing.
Yeah,
You got Hochul's shit that didn't age well with the black people don't know how to use computers or
That's the funniest
internet.
thing of all time, by the way.
God,
That video
then-
that kid made where he's jumping around like
Yeah,
this.
with yeah.
Oh my god. Best
Yep.
fucking video ever.
That was great.
So
That was
good.
great, dude.
And then you have Gavin now coming out saying like, "Hey, I'm the same as you. I got a 960 on my SATs and I can't read." Like, what the fuck?
There's no
What-
other, and the crazy
What?
thing is sometimes you can misinterpret how someone says something, right?
Would it have been
I
worse if
even
he said,
sat
"I'm
there
good at"?
thinking like, maybe he said what he said.
He said it.
what he said.
Well,
Wow,
he's
bro.
dyslexic, right? I think he's
There's
dyslexic.
been rumors that he
I
might.
think that's why he said there is some context to this. Like my wife, you guys know, is a super lib.
Yeah.
She
Before
actually
this.
is more on your side. Like she's like, this guy's so stupid, he's a moron. But they were in a conversation about his book that he wrote, and one of the chapters was about how he wasn't a good student, and that's what he was kind of talking about. But like Jeremy said, you got to kind of read the room. They were mostly black.
All right,
So
wait, here you
it's
go.
not a good look. It's not.
It's
all.
just so
Not
bad.
at all.
Here you go. This is great.
Pat,
Here you
that
go.
context matters. Thank you. I didn't know that
Yes, it does.
context. I was
I
just
got-
judging it at its
All
face
context
value.
matters.
I got you, Will. I got you.
Hashtag.
Here you go.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot
Just-
sauce.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Really?
Are you getting information right now?
Hot sauce.
Oh, that
Hot
laugh.
sauce in my bag, swag?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yes.
Now listen,
yes.
What's something that you
Oh,
always
they
And
carry?
didn't-
these
Oh,
idiots
sorry.
just eat it up.
Dude,
Damn it.
Oh my
that's
gosh, he's one of
amazing.
us.
Isn't that
Holy
crazy though? Look at that
crap.
studio. Can you go back to that screen real quick?
Yeah.
Man.
Pull that screen back up. Look at that. What is this? A podcast or a radio interview or something like that?
It's old school. The Breakfast Club. They
Hey,
were.
At least Hillary went and showed up in person, where Kamala got invited on what was her name show? Not Alex Earl. What's Alex Cooper? What's her freaking name? I can't.
It's her
What's the name
name.
of that podcast?
Shoot, that's the one that
Biggest chick
Kamala went
podcast.
on it.
Yeah,
Call
but
her
Bill-
daddy. It's Call Her Daddy.
but had to build $1 million whatever studio somewhere else because
Yeah.
she didn't want to travel to her. And Hillary's doing it essentially in the back of a school,
Yeah,
right?
but yeah.
Like, say what you want, right? But like, it's definitely changed. a
Call
little
me
bit.
Garrett
Daddy.
loves Hillary. She is her favorite politician of all time.
That was the Hillary Trump debates, top tier cinema. Holy
that was
shit!
It
great.
was.
That was
It was
fantastic.
amazing.
Oh my
I would
god!
lock you up. Whoa.
She was definitely she's more in it than Biden ever was. Like she was sharp as a
She's
whip.
got her hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Biden-
she had her hands in like a bunch of terrible stuff that more than Biden did.
I mean,
But,
I'm sure, right? Like,
yeah.
but she's like at least like I don't know. She's
Who would have made a
aggressive.
better president, Kamala or Hillary?
Hillary.
Hillary.
Not even close.
We
Yeah.
would have been putting warheads on
either way.
foreheads.
Yeah, there's a good chance we'd be in like we would have bombed Iran already.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, and ice would have been everywhere. Ice would have just been a blanket, like all over the
Joseph
place.
wouldn't even be with us anymore.
Yeah,
because
That's
Joseph.
true.
That's the third one. Jeremy
Joseph,
got
do you
three good
Joseph,
ones.
do you have like Nordic roots or something? Your beard is like it's so no,
It's
you're
amazing.
you're not like really into Vikings or Valhalla. Or
I
anything?
just thought the same
No.
thing because I'm watching Vikings right now.
G
too,
thinks
so-
G thinks all those
It's a good
shows are
show.
true stories. All
They
the
Vikings
fucking
good
are.
show.
Uhtred,
Ragnar,
son of
Lothbrok?
Uhtred.
Uhtred, son of Uhtred, is crazy
some-
real. Get out of
Yeah,
here,
it's,
dude.
it's in a book somewhere, dude. What are
Get
you
out of
talking
here, man.
I thought I found it last time when you guys were talking about it.
Mythology, bro.
Joseph, have you traced your roots back to China?
It's just because you don't believe in the
nonsense.
pagan gods. It's all right. Well, it's fine. It's all
Not
good.
yet.
That's true. Yeah. fair enough.
Like, see,
Great show.
it is a great show. It is a great show. Oh, this I had to show you this. You guys, Pat, please weigh in on this, Pat.
What do you
It's
got?
just
What do you
it's just funny. It's nothing serious, but I just need I need you to laugh or something at this.
All right.
Hey, Joel.
Yeah.
You see this freaking truck, dude?
Yeah,
Whose is this? Are you
I'm
offended?
offended, man.
This is horrible news.
Drive this on the road.
Look at him. Look at these
Super
tires,
duty, bro.
bro. Oh my God.
You're dirty.
Wait a minute.
That ain't me. That's somebody else. Somebody else.
No. Oh my God.
Right, bro.
That's got to be like a.
What is that noise?
I think
It's
he's
his-
raising it.
That was the
Yeah.
that was going up and
Oh,
down.
was it hydraulic?
Yeah, the airbags.
Dang.
Joel Patrick pulling up the official Patriot Gear store
Wow.
in this white privilege.
That is
Yeah.
great.
It's hilarious.
Who is
That's
this
gotta be
guy? I gotta give him
I
a
don't know,
follow.
but I
That is
love him,
sweet.
dude.
What
It's
I'm
fire.
confused about
Jeez.
It's
is-
fire.
is normally guys that drive really big lifted trucks, right? People say they're compensating.
They're
for things.
compensating. Yeah. This is Will's all like, wait, what's going on here? There's no way that guy's compensating.
I mean,
Maybe
black,
it's. I
black
don't know.
guy's
Usually
definitely-
they're
he's black.
compensating for SAT scores, but I don't know
Oh.
what this guy's compensating for.
Oh, that was good, Will. That was good, Will. Dude, Jan says we don't get vehicle kills like that in the UK. LOL. Jan, what I picture everybody in the UK drives is the that movie, that heist movie with Mark Wahlberg back in the. What was that called?
Oh, Charlize
Minis?
Theron and Mark Wahlberg. Good
Yeah.
flick.
What was that called?
Ah, fuck.
I just
The Italian
That's what I
job.
picture everybody in the UK
Italian
drives
job.
those cars.
Yeah,
Italian
yeah.
job.
Good
That's
job,
right.
Joseph.
That's a
Thank you,
good
my guy.
movie. That's a good movie. Is
All
it
right,
true?
here we
Will?
go. It's still funny. I need you guys to tell me if this is real or AI, please, and thank you.
Dude's probably living on a rock.
Now it's the Frenchman Yannick Bertrand
Oh, I know what happens.
with the X turn. Yannick Bertrand. Oh, the gate to the groin for Yannick Bertrand, and you could
Did you see it? He took
I
it.
think it's real.
hear
Yeah,
it.
that's real.
Oh my god.
You could feel it. Wow. Watch this again. Oh, the Frenchman.
Yeah, because
Oh,
they
miss.
wear they actually
should've-
wear like things on
could
their
you-
forearms and legs for the
How
slalom because the
crazy.
gates hurt them so much. So that's downhill, which is what 30 mile an hour faster. That had
Did they wear cups?
Nope.
They will
Apparently
now.
that guy didn't.
How
will
crazy? How,
that.
dude? I think it would have broke the fucking cup. Honestly,
It might
For
have.
real,
They're
dude.
going like 70 miles an hour.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
they're not just
insane.
trotting down the hill. That's
So those gates are built to be able to break away if something like that happens. But that one didn't look like it broke away at all.
Some of they misconstructed
dude. If
that
it would have
one.
broke away, he would have had to compete in a different division the next year.
Yeah, next year he'll be with the
Oh
ladies.
my god! Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
shit. Joseph's hurt.
That's one of those you could just feel as a guy. You're watching, you feel it. Like,
Well, I saw your face and Will's face. You guys were like, "What is happening right
you
now?"
know, they say like getting hit in the boobs, it really hurts or whatever. But I'm telling you, the pain of getting hit in the balls
Yeah, it's-
has to rival childbirth. It doesn't last as long, but that is
Garrett is like,
I'm
yeah,
not commenting on that at all.
no.
My wife will beat my ass.
Jeremy, that's
Right now,
Jeremy.
she's
That's
making you-
Jeremy. That's the worst take you've ever had on this.
I know, right?
Don't get on a show with her
Just for
again,
the-
Jeremy.
For the 5 minutes that it lasts, you're done. It's like
For the
game over.
5 minutes.
Dude, it's over.
Oh God,
All the moms are attacking me now. I love it.
Jeremy.
Let's go.
Garrett, I'm getting summoned. I'm getting summoned to a family dinner right now. I gotta.
Yeah,
bail.
no, go, bro. Happy birthday.
Thanks,
We're gonna
guys.
wrap
Yeah.
up.
Hey,
Anyway.
happy
Thank
birthday,
you so
Pat.
much,
Thanks,
Pat.
Thanks, guys.
Pat.
Talk
Love
to you
you,
later.
buddy.
Appreciate you, bro. See you
All right.
later.
Bye.
He's about to go get laid. That's
Good
what he
for
meant by
him.
family dinner.
Good. Oh,
Sushi.
God.
And it is 7:04. I think he might just be eating dinner.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. he's
Don't ruin my story.
Well, no, after 50, you start having dinner at about 6 o'clock.
What's everybody doing for the Open?
Dying.
Being sick.
I'm
Are you guys
Probably-
gonna watch it? Are you excited about the hints that Castro dropped? No,
What was that, a
Bison?
buffalo?
no, I'm not excited because apparently everyone fucking knows what the workout is, and I don't.
What are you
but I
talking
don't
about?
wanna know.
Everybody knows what the word.
I want to
Johnny
be
Young
surprised
knows what
this
the
year,
word.
but I'm sure someone's gonna leak it, and
No way. We're good. It's a buffalo. Okay, buffalo. Fine.
At first, I thought it was just like dirt or something, but like I looked again, yeah, it's a buffalo or something like that. But yeah, around this time, I don't know what it is, but at least 3 years in a row now, I get sick. I don't know if you can hear my voice, but I got some kind of cold going on. I've had it for the last 2-3 days, and it's this time of the year every single year.
I think it's shitty if John actually knew the workout and put it on his
Wait, what
program.
is this story? How does John Young Fitness Barbell members know?
I don't know. He's using it as a marketing pool. It's a pretty good
That's,
marketing trick,
that's
but he's been
PDL.
saying that he knows.
I don't
what the
think he
Open is.
really knows what the workout is. How in the world would John?
Well,
no,
I
I mean, I
guess
know he's
some-
well connected, but like, who would slip it to him on accident? Of all people,
I mean, I don't know if
right?
it could be out there. I feel people know. Like I think some of our probably friends are in the know on what it is right now, and they haven't said it yet.
What is that?
I don't know.
Um,
Nothing happens. KDL.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be odd of all people. I would think like a Hiller or something would know first, but for John to lead on that he knows, maybe it is his
Well,
marketing.
I think Hiller
thing.
said in the past, if he knew what it was ahead of time, he would post it as soon as he found out.
I think he would too.
That's true. He did say
He
that.
wouldn't hold it.
Or
Yeah.
he'd wait until tomorrow, the day before the Open, and post it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, let's wrap up. We will definitely be live on YouTube for Colleen's Open. So if you see us live Saturday morning, she's gonna do the Open.
You going to
probably-
Jethro's?
No, not this year. Man, if you look at it outside, even if we wanted to go this
Oh,
year,
that's
like
right.
I'm not trying to drive in this shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we'll be live just to for her to do the Open. So Saturday
Sick.
morning. If you want to jump on, I'm sure there's a million other shows, but we'll
What
be
time?
hopefully she'll go in the first heat, so maybe around 9 EST or 9:30 EST, however long it takes them to get ready. But we're gonna be doing that. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, Joseph called me out head to head.
Oh, that's right. Are you?
I'll do it.
Yeah,
Sure.
we can.
You want to stream it live? Where are you gonna stream it? We'll stream it on this.
Oh, yeah.
You
Don't
wanna-
beat me too bad, dude. You're in shape. I'm not. I'm fat now, bro. I'm chunky.
He's gonna beat the brakes off you.
Or tip to tip. There we go.
Oh, tip to
We
tip.
got put some money on it.
You guys gonna cover it though?
I'll cover
Joseph,
it.
this will be a good week for you, I bet. If it's burpees and if it's what the Open has been for the first week, I'm sure this will be a good week for you. Burpees and double unders, like he
I'm-
eats
I'm
that
hoping.
shit for breakfast.
Is Joseph undercover fit? Sneaky fit.
He's not.
Arm and
He's
Hammer,
just
he's
fit.
sneaky fit.
Joseph is fit.
Just
Joseph is
follow
fit.
me or Joseph, and you'll see all of his workouts. He keeps a good log.
He does. I like it. I'm a fan.
All right, guys. We have some fun stuff this weekend. Hopefully, I just have to confirm a couple things, but we should have a good Friday and Saturday afternoon show too. Should be kind of fun and wild. So,
Thursday, right?
huh?
Thursday, you guys are.
I don't think we're gonna go Thursday because it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
open. Like we're
Yeah.
gonna watch the freaking Open. So
For
we'll
sure.
probably just go Saturday mornings every morning, and then hopefully have some good Open guests for you guys this weekend. We should have one on Friday. That's really good. Just got to confirm it for sure. And possibly either this Saturday or next Saturday. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun Open guests. So and
Awesome.
if not, you can always find us right here on Tuesday nights for some fun and some feelings and some New York City bullshit. So come hang out with us. We love y'all. Thank
That
you
keeps on giving.
always for jumping on. We appreciate you. Pat, Jeremy, Will Plummer, Joseph, chat. Love y'all. Deuces.